Which part of the story of life, let's stick to Earth for a second, do you think is the hardest? If you were like a betting man, like which part is the hardest to make happen? Is it the origin of life? Again, we haven't drawn the line of where, as you say, the line between a rock and a rabbit. Uh, that part, is it complex organisms like multicellular organisms? Is it crawling out of the ocean where the fish somehow figured out how to crawl around? Is it then the us Homo sapiens, as we like to think of ourselves, special and intelligent? Or is it somewhere in between, as you also talk about? Again, very hard to know at which point does consciousness
Yeah.
emerge. Like if you were to sort of took a survey and made bets about other Earth-like planets in the universe, where do you think they get stuck the most?
Well, I would certainly see if we're going to go all the way to conscious beings like ourselves, I would put it at the onset of consciousness, which again, I think is a continuum. I don't think it is something that you can draw the line in the sand, but there are obvious circumstances, there are obvious creatures such as ourselves where we do recognize a certain kind of self reflective conscious awareness. And if we think about what it would require for a system of living beings to acquire consciousness, I think that's probably the hardest part because look, take Earth and recognize that it weren't for, some singular event 65 million years ago where this large rock slams into planet Earth and wipes out the dinosaurs. Maybe the dinosaurs would still rule the planet and they may well have not developed the kind of conscious awareness that we have. So, for billions of years on this planet, there was life that didn't have the kind of conscious awareness that we have. And it was an accidental event in astrophysical history that allowed a mammalian species like us to ultimately be the end product. And so, yeah, I could imagine there's a lot of life out there, but perhaps none of it's wondering what's the meaning of life or trying to make sense of it. Just going about its business of survival, which of course is the dominant activity that life on this planet has practiced.